PNB is in focus. Mr. Mallikarjuna Rao is joining us now to talk more about numbers. Today, of course, some profit taking is setting in, but look at the 6-month graph and you will understand what we are talking about. Mr. Rao, talk to us about asset quality this quarter and how are things looking as we look into the coming quarters.
See, as per my assessment, it has gone well. First important parameter is net profit. We have achieved a net profit of 1,105 crores on expected lines. The another important factor is regarding the credit cost. We have controlled the credit cost to 1.47%. We have given a guidance earlier also that our credit cost would be between 1.25 to 1.5 during the current financial year, and we are very confident of achieving the same. Second, if you observe the figures what we have declared, there are certain areas where it may appear to be a concern. However, I will explain to them. One is regarding decrease in net interest income year on year. If you remember last year, that is in September 20, there was a embargo on identification of NPA because of Supreme Court judgment, which came only in the month of March. As a result, for the 9 months NPA identification was done in Q4 of the last financial year, that was in March. If you look at both the sectors sequentially, the NPA percentage has come down. Compared to June, MSME also has come down, though marginally. Even in agriculture, it has come down, though marginally. The MSME segment, the NPA, higher NPA is predominantly because of the segment passing through tough time. Of course, it is applicable for all the banks. However, we are little elevated. If you observe our restructured profile, OTR, as per the RBI guidelines given in August 20 and May 21, the portfolio has not been very high. We have done an amount of only 4,000 crores under MSME, strictly going by the condition of the account, whether it is performing or not, whether the unit is continuing or not. As a result, the accounts where the problem was there have slipped to NPA in the month of March and in the month of June. But that is the position of completely bottoming out NPA identification. Henceforth, NPA, there will be a reduction in NPA position and there will be a recovery in a better manner. So like what we have shown marginally in September, we are very confident that we'll be able to bring much below 20 or 18% in MSME before March. And in fact, it will be much below that because in December itself, we are expecting it to be around 19%. And by March, it will be around 16 to 17%. Because aggressively, we are going for recovery in those accounts. There is a good amount of collection efficiency, which has come in MSME accounts as well. Same is the position in terms of retail as well. Retail also, there are recoveries which we have seen in the current quarter. So I'm not very much perturbed by the position. We are very clearly aware of that. However, you will see much improvement in December as well as in March.
Yes, that's very confident commentary coming from you, Mr. Rao. Also, your provisioning improved a whole lot. Talk to us about how things are shaping up there.
Absolutely. See, if you look at the provision, that is why I said credit cost 1.47 is related to provisioning. We had given a guidance that during the current year, it will be hovering between 1.25 to 1.5. Precisely the reason is provision impact will be lower because there are two reasons. One is you are getting the even provision right back as well because of recovery. For example, in DHFL, we have recovered around 1,271 crores. Entire amount is a right back because we have provided 100%. So we have utilized the opportunity of providing more for the account of stray infrastructure where the account has become NPA for the first time, but we have increased the provision much more than what is required as per RBI guidelines. So balance sheet, we are managing very efficiently, whereby increasing the provision wherever required, but not a very big number of corporate book is currently there to become NPA. Even the aging provision also is not very high. That is the reason why the provision requirements in the next 2 quarters will be moderate, whereupon our credit cost will be controlled below 1.4%.
Right. Mr. Rao, lastly, also tell us how the NII trends are actually shaping up and what do the growth or what's the visibility on NII trends?
See, net interest income, our expectation is every quarter we should clock 6,000 crores. Currently, if you have seen, it was 8,400 in last June. However, in the current quarter, it has gone down because of different reasons, which I have already explained. So overall, an efficiency between 5,800 crores to 6,000 crores per quarter, operating profit I am looking at for the bank. Then with respect to credit cost, it will be around 1 only. It cannot be more than that in the year 2022-23. Because this year is a 21-22 will be a stabilizing year. And because of COVID, whatever impact was there, now we are seeing good amount of credit offtake as well currently. And I'm expecting anything around 6 to 8% growth overall by March 2022. Thereby, the stabilization will be there in terms of the profitability, operating profit, as well as net profit.
Rao, good luck आगे आने वाले for the quarters which lie ahead.